series that we're going to be starting on YouTube, Living with a Supercar. So, firstly, as I mentioned, we are in the incredible Ferrari 360 Modena, and incredible it is. I didn't want to do too much of a car review on this car, as you can probably go onto YouTube and find thousands of reviews of the Ferrari 360 Modena, because it is such an incredible, iconic Ferrari. So rather than doing a review of the cars on this series, I will be doing somewhat of a sort of a review brush over. So I'll give you a bit of the specs about the cars, and obviously what makes them so iconic and important within their own sort of specification. But I'll give you a more of a personal point of view about actually using these cars on a daily basis. Well, when I say daily basis, as much as you can daily a Ferrari, actually running these cars and what they are like to genuinely live with. So I thought, what better place to do it than my hometown of Nantwich. If you guys don't know this town, it's a very historic village. It's quite sort of Tudor orientated. It's small closed roads, and the Ferrari's actually proven to be really well. It's got an incredible steering feel. It's got quite a small turning circle. It's really nimble in terms of turning the car, and it's just genuinely a nice place to be. Automatically though, you don't forget, apart from the fact that it is a really striking Giallo yellow, which is a very, very vibrant yellow indeed, but you can't help but feel special. And the reason behind that is you automatically know when you get into that door and sat behind that prestigious prancing horse of the Ferrari logo, you automatically know you're driving something pretty special. Given the fact this car now sits around the £70,000 mark, for a Ferrari, that is quite reasonable. I know it's something obviously I can't afford yet, but it's something that quite a lot of people could afford. So given the fact this is a Ferrari, it's not one that's really going to, shall I say, break the bank as much as you'd think it would do. So the Ferrari itself, the brand, the name, is huge, and you're buying into something that's so prestigious, so special, for not a lot of money. So coming out of the sort of town environment, we now find ourselves on a main bypass stretch of road, and it comfortably sits at 70 miles an hour with ease. And given the fact this particular model is fit with the electric comfort seats, it's actually a really nice place to be when you are on motorway roads, which is surprising, which is very surprising, because this car particularly, obviously you've got the Ferrari 575s, the front engine V12 Ferraris that you would really class as more of a Grand Tourer of the Ferraris, in this more of the sports car series, if you like to call it that. But even on roads that you're going to be sat on for miles and miles on end, it's a really nice refined place to be. And it's quite strange to be saying that about a sports car like Ferrari. And I know you wouldn't really buy a car like this to be able to sort of sit on the motorway and daily commute, because quite frankly I think that would be sacrilege to have such a fantastic car just for that. However, when you do find yourself driving from point to point on stretches of road like this, it's not bad at all. It really isn't bad at all. So to demonstrate how user-friendly this Ferrari is, we happen to find ourselves at McDonald's drive-thru, and let's see how it can tackle these corners. Hi, can I get a white coffee, please? That's everything, thank you. Just a white coffee, please. Thank you. All the time. corners incredibly well. You pull up to the window and it's not too low, so all in all, my McDonald's experience is going quite well. Thank you. No, that'll do, thank you. Cheers. No sugar because I'm sweet enough. Well, okay, that may be the one downside about the Ferrari. I should probably have checked beforehand. There's no cup holders. Great. So, we've seen what this Ferrari can do in the towns. We have seen what this Ferrari can do on sort of the A roads, shall I say. You've seen what this Ferrari can do in McDonald's, or can't do in our case with the cup holders. But now let's put this car into sport mode and see what it can do on roads like these. Oh wow, this car is just absolutely fantastic. So let's go into a little bit of detail. I said I wasn't going to go too much as a car review, but let's go into a little bit of detail about the Ferrari 360 Modena. So the Ferrari 360 Modena had a lot to live up to, and I mean a lot, because of course this car was going to be the replacement of the Ferrari 355, and as all car enthusiasts know, that car was just, it was it. That was it. That 355 was absolutely spectacular. So Ferrari had to do something pretty special to sort of upgrade from that, and upgrade they did. So Ferrari sort of thought that they needed to start the new millennium with something special, because of course this car was born in the new millennium of 2000. So what Ferrari engineers and Formula One engineers did to this car was something spectacular. So this car marks quite an impressive history for Ferrari, actually for many reasons. One of the biggest reasons because this car, the Ferrari 360 Modena, was the first Ferrari to ever have an aluminium chassis, and that's pretty special. So they kind of celebrate the fact that this car is made out of aluminium, even down to the details, even like the key is made out of a solid block of aluminium, which is pretty cool. This car doesn't only feature just sort of in the design area that it sort of excels in. This car alone spent 5,000 hours of development in a wind tunnel, and it's one of the first Ferraris to have undercar active air channeling tunnels that sort of help propel this car into the ground and really push the rubber from the tyres into the ground to give you more traction for when you go in. And believe me, even on these roads in the wet, in today's conditions, by today's standards, this car is fantastic. It is brilliant. So the Ferrari F1 engineers helped out with the development of this car, and it's got really sort of clever mechanical engineering, especially with the engine, the 3.6 litre flat plane V8 that produces 400 of Italian's finest stallions. Not horses, stallions. Especially with that noise. Something like this, and you've got that incredible click-clack 6-speed manual gearbox, you feel at one with the car. It's just this thing that, I don't know, it just gives you that visceral feeling, that wonderful feeling that you are part of the car, you're part You are part of Italian mechanical engineering. You are a product of this fantastic car, and when you're doing that, just listen to the noise. It's just godly. It's absolutely fantastic, and that alone makes this car for me. Why would anyone want to spec an F1 gearbox when you can do that? What a car. Big thank you to the guys at Unique for lending me this incredible car, and I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed driving such a significant piece of Ferrari history, and it is. So please leave your comments below if you like me to do more videos of this. I'm going to try and get my hands on some more pretty cool supercars that you can use daily, and bring some more interesting, cool videos with a different dynamic onto this channel. So make sure you hit that subscription button down below, hit that bell button so you know when I have produced new videos, and thank you very much for watching. I shall see you next time. Thank you very much.